俺は、January, February. I don't even know if I talk butter. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here? Who is here? Mm. Who is here? Who is here? So let's solve the first question, okay? So if we can solve, let's say maybe 20 of these questions, then before in the next 20 minutes, I'll be so happy, okay? Because I have another session coming up soon, okay? So how do we solve this question? There are two ways we can solve this question, okay? And one way is to take letters. You see let, so solution to this you see let A equals to say 2k because this is 2, then B is equals to 3k. Okay, now once you have that, substitute the A equals to 2k and B equals to 3k into the expression. Okay, remember the expression is 3A plus 2B all divided by 2A plus 3B. This equals to 3 into A is 2k plus 2 into B is 3k. Now everything here divided by 2 into A is 2k plus 3 into B is 3k. I guess this is the easiest method you can use, okay? Now once you have that, the next thing you have to do, multiply this and this gives you 6k plus 2 times 3 again gives you again 6k divided by this is 4k plus 9k. Then your answer becomes this is 12k divided by 13k. This k cancel this k. Therefore, your 3a plus 2b divided by 2a plus 3b is equals to 12 divided by 13. Okay, so that is the solution to that question. That's one way, that's one method you can use, right? And the other method you can use to solve this is easy. So let me just erase this one. Um, if you're live here, you just join, please tap your screen. And if you want to follow through, let me know. So I'll give you some time to solve and we'll solve it together, okay? So let me take this one. Let's use another method. So the other method we want to use is this, right? What you should do, you are given A, you are given A over B is equals to 2 over 3, right? You're going to let a particular letter. So when you look at that, if you make A the subject, so from this, you have A over B, then you multiply this by B, multiply 3 by B, 2 over 3, then you multiply this by B, this and this goes. You are left with A equals to 2 over 3 B, okay? Now you're going to use this equation. Let's say this is equation 1. So all you got to do is substitute that particular equation into the expression and you will get the same answer. Okay? You get the same answer. So what you should do, now the expression says 3a plus 2b divided by 2a plus 3b. Okay, so wherever you see a, you replace that with b. So wherever you're watching from, whether on Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, please tap your screen. Okay. So now look at this. You say 3a plus this is 2, but b, I mean, wherever you see a, you replace it with this equation. So let me take this one out. See. So this becomes 3 into, instead of a, you put the whole of this now. This becomes 2 over 3b. And you close that bracket. Okay? The next thing you want to do is that you say plus 2b. Then everything here divided by 2. Instead of a, you put again 2 over 3b. Then plus 3b, because we want to solve in terms of b. Okay? Hi, Maria, too. How are you doing? So once you get that, now all you have to do, this is just simplification. So let me bring this guy here. Yes, so all we have to do, just simplify. Now if you look at this, these 3 cancel this 3 here. We are left with 2b plus another 2b here divided by, then this and this gives you 4b divided by 3 plus 3b. Okay? Now, if you look at this, if you divide this by 1, you find, forget about the numerator. Ignore this one for now. Let's simplify this one. Okay? So it says 4b divided by 3 plus 3b. So you divide this by 1. Find the LCM between 3 and 1 gives you 3. 3 into 3, 1. 1 multiplied by 4b gives you just 4b plus 1 into 3. 3 times 3 gives you 9b. So your answer here becomes 13b divided by 3. Now let's bring this one here. Okay. So if you add that, that gives you 4b everything divided by 13b divided by 3. So this becomes 4b divided by 13b over 3. This is 4b. Then you multiply. Once you multiply, you reciprocate the fraction, right? So this becomes 3 up here, and this becomes 13b. This b cancel this b. So your answer becomes 4 times 3 gives you 12 divided by 13. But this is a much, it's a lot, it's a much longer method, right? It's longer than the one we use. So if you let A to be, let's say 2k and B to be 3k, that is very easy. Okay, so now let's do the next question. Okay, so next question says solve for P. So let's solve for P. This is just a linear equation. and it should be very, very much easy to solve. Right? Oh my God. Okay, so now solution. Ah, solution to this. Shit. Let's find the solution to this. Says 4p minus 2 all into 3 minus p equals to 3 into p plus 4. So this becomes 4p minus 2 times 3 gives you 6. This minus multiplied by this minus gives you plus 2p equals to this by this gives you 3p plus this by this gives you 12. Okay. So now once you have that, this becomes 4p plus this 2p, then minus the 6 equals to 3p plus 12. This and this gives you 6p minus 6 equals to 3p plus 12. Next thing you want to do, you want to isolate, you collect like terms. So what you should do, from here, you add plus 6 here. This cancel this. Okay, you are left with 6p equals to 3p plus, if you add this and this gives you 18. Okay, so now you want to isolate again the number with letter. You say minus 3p here. This again minus 3p. This and this goes. You have 3. If you subtract 6p minus 3p equals to 18. So you have 3p equals to 18 divided by 3. This by 3. This and this goes. So my p is equals to 6. My p is equals to 6. Very easy to solve. Okay, so let's look at question 7. So this is question 7, but let's change the layouts so it will be very easy for us. Let's change the layout to portrait, to landscape. Yes, so now first thing, let's bring the question right up here. Okay. Now we can solve. Oh. So what we have to do is this. We say we are given 1 over R1. 1 over R equals to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. You are asked to make R the subject of the relation. You're asked to make R the subject of the relation. Oh, shit. Make R1 the subject Okay, so let's solve this quickly. We have, so the first thing we have to do, we say 1 over r equals to, find the LCM. Between r1 and r2 is just r1, r2. So this into the LCM is r2. R2 multiplied by 1 is r2 plus. R2 into the LCM is r1. R1 into r1 multiplied by 1 is r1. So this becomes 1 upon r equals to, this is the same as r2 plus r1 is the same as r1 plus r2, all divided by r1, r2. Cross multiply, 1 into r1, r2 equals to r into r1 plus r2. Okay? Now what you have to do, this becomes r1, r2 equals to, this is r1 plus r2. So if you have r1, r2 equals to r1 plus r2. But now you want to make r1 the subject. So this can be r1, r2, then you bring this one which is minus r1 equals to, what is r2. So you isolate that. And what you have to do, what is common here is r1, which you are looking for, all into r2 minus r equals to r2. You divide here by r2 minus r1. This again by r2 minus r. Rather. This is r. This is r. So now this and this goes. You have your r1, which you are looking for as r2 divided by r2 minus r. So that becomes your answer. Okay. Next, I'll be going live soon. So what is the solution to this? We have to simplify completely. 4x squared minus 9 divided by 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. So the numerator becomes 2x all square minus 3 square. Then all divided by, this is a quadratic. You're going to look for two numbers that will give you minus 6. If you add or subtract them, it gives you 5, which is 6 and 5. So it becomes 2x squared plus 6x minus x. then the minus 3 now, this minus 3. Okay, so this becomes 2x minus 3 all square. Everything here divided by. Now, if you look at this one, you have 2x common. If you take it out, what is left is x plus 3, then minus 1 into x. So this becomes plus 3 as well. Okay. Now, the numerator becomes 2x minus 3. One bracket, the other bracket becomes 2x plus 3. Right? Then everything here divided by, you see, x plus 3 into 2x minus 1. Okay? So since you have no common fraction or no common function between the numerator and denominator, you leave your answer this way. Okay? So let's look at the next question, question 9. Question 9. So this is question 9. And I'm going to change the layout to a landscape so we'll be able to see it clearly. So this question says solve the equation. We are asked to solve 2 over x plus 2 divided by 2x equals to 5. So the first thing we have to do, let's change this one. This and this cancel, right? So we are left with 2 over x plus 1 over x here equals to 5. You find the LCM between these two. That gives you x. This into this becomes 1. 1 multiplied by that becomes 2 plus x into x is 1. 1 multiplied by 1 becomes 1 equals to 5. So if you add the numerator up, gives you 3 over x equals to 5. Divided by 1 equals multiply. 1 multiplied by 5 becomes 5x equals to 1 multiplied by 3 becomes 3. So if you're live and you're active, please tap your screen. This becomes 3 divided by 5. This by 5. X and this goes where x is equals to 3 over 5. So that's how you solve that. That's one way. There's another way which I like to use. So instead of this, what I will do, instead of finding the LCM, of course, you have to know the LCM. So I have 2 over x plus 2 over 2x equals to 5. Now, if you look at this x can go into this without taking that. Then this again can go into itself without taking that. So what I will do because of that, and it's like the LCM, okay? So what I will do, I will just put here 2x, multiply it throughout, 2x into 2 over x, which is this, then plus the same thing again, 2x, you multiply it by 2 over 2x, then equals to 5 multiplied by 2x. Now this and this goes, so you're left with 4 plus this 2x cancels with this 2x, you're left with 2. This equals to, if you multiply that, gives you 10x. This is 6 equals to 10x divided by 10. This by 10, this and this goes, so my x is equals to 6 over 10. Then if you want to break it down, 2 there is 3, 2 here is 5. Okay? And that is the solution. So whatever method you use, you will get at the same answer. Now this is it. Let's change the layout to landscape. Let's apply that. So you are asked to solve for x squared minus 1 if 2x plus 1 equals to, if 2x plus 3 equals to 1. This is very easy, right? So what we do, we have 2x plus 3 equals to 1. You minus 3 here, minus 3. So this goes to 2x equals to minus 2. What you should do next, you divide it by 2, this by 2. This and this goes to 1, x is minus 1. So I have 4 into minus 1 all square minus 1 equals to, so then this becomes 4 into, this is just 1 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, which is 3. So that's one way. Then the other way, this can also be simplified as 2x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. Okay? So you can see this is 2 into minus 1 into 2 into minus 1 plus 1. So let's see if we are going to have the same answer. Yeah, everything here. So this gives you, this is minus 2, minus 1. Then this is minus 2 plus 1, minus 3 into minus 1. So your answer minus times minus is plus, just becomes 3 again. Okay? So that gives you the same answer, whatever method you use. So let's look at the next question. This should be very easy to solve. But let's change the layout to landscape. So now, for this, we have to solve the equation. This is simultaneous. This is simultaneous equation. You are given 3x plus 2y equals to 12, 5x minus 2y. So equals to 4. You see, by elimination method, so by elimination method, the aim is to eliminate one of these terms. It can either be x and y. But you have to look at which ones are easier. Okay? If you look at the two, the coefficients are the same, which is, the numbers. You have 2, 2, right? And they have different signs. So if they are the same, it's like 1 minus 1. That's 0. Okay, so you cancel these ones. And you are left with 3x plus this gives you 8x equals to, remember this is 4. Let me take that. This is 4. If you add that, that gives you 16. Divided by 8, divided by 8. This and this goes, so my x is 2. Now once you have that, you find y. You use C3x plus 2y equals to 12. Use that equation. Wherever you see x, you put 2. So this becomes 3 into 2 plus 2y equals to 12. This is 6 plus 2y equals to 12. Say minus 6, here minus 6. This and this goes. So 2y equals to, this is 6. Divided by 2, this by 2, this and this goes. So y is equals to 3. So therefore, the two values are x equals to 2, comma, y is 3. So that is the solution to that question. Guys, I thought I was going to be able to solve how many questions. I'm feeling sleepy. I don't know why. So let's see. Let's solve question 12. Question 12 is more the same thing, right? It's the same thing, not really different. Question 13 again, algebraic. This is a different question. So let's just interpret this one and solve it quickly. It says two numbers have the sum of 20 and a difference of 4. What are the numbers? So you take A, let A and B represent the numbers. Okay. So it says the sum of two numbers A plus B is 20. Their difference A minus B is 4. Find the numbers. So this is what you should do. You apply elimination. Look at this again. The coefficients are the same and the signs are different. So you cancel them. You are left with 2A equals to 24. Divide by 2, divide by 2. This and this goes, so my A is equals to 12. Right? So you use one of these equations. Can either be A minus B equals to 4. So your A is 12 already minus B is equals to 4. What you should do, if you add plus B here, then plus B, this and this goes, you're left with 12 equals to 4 plus B. Then minus 4 here, minus 4, this and this goes. So your B is equals to 8. Okay, now if you check, A is 12, B is 8. If you add, this is 20. If you subtract, this becomes 4. As the question says. Okay? I don't know if I can solve one more. So this is very easy. X over 2 plus y over 3 equals to 4. This is all what you need to do. The LCM between 2 and 3 is 6. So multiply here by 6. This again multiplied by 6. Now this becomes 6x divided by 2 plus 6y divided by 3 equals to 24. 2 here becomes 3x plus 2y because 3 are 1 into this. And everything here equals to 12. So now you bring the other equation, x minus y equals to 1. This is very easy now. So you multiply by the coefficient, which is 1, then the coefficient of this. Then there's again the coefficient of this. So you can cancel them. 1 multiplied by 3x gives you 3x plus 2y equals to 12. Now for the 2 now, that becomes 2x minus 2y equals to 2. Okay, so once you have that, the next thing you have to do is this. Oh, times 4. This is 24, by the way. See what I'm doing? 4 times, that's 24 here. 4 times 6. So that is, this will be 24 anyway. So I need to take this. 24. What else? 3x plus 2y equals to 24, and x minus y equals to 1. Then multiply 2 throughout, this becomes 2. Then they are multiplied throughout by 1. Okay, this is 24. So here, this and this cancel. Remember, this is 2. So it becomes 5x equals to 26 divided by 5. Here by 5, this and this goes. So my x is equals to 26 divided by 5. Then once you get this, you can solve for y using this equation. Easy. This again, it's more like the same simultaneous. This again, simultaneous. This is one problem leading to simultaneous equations. Okay? But I'm kind of feeling sleepy. So let me go offline and I'll come back again. I'll come back again. Yes. I'm feeling sleepy. This is not good. Bye bye, guys.